Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the technical trader. It's Monday, September 21st. And these are the charts of the day. Today, I'm going to talk about several stocks that we actively traded or followed today. And starting alphabetically with AIG, you'll see that the stock has had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-wave advance. Then a more prolonged consolidation that narrowed to a coil, or an ascending coil because of a flat top here. Today, a monster move that took it from 39 change to almost 50. Closing at 48.40 up 8.49 on 114.5 million shares. That's a decided breakout on heavy volume. The channel that's here could mean that we're moving up into the $100 range, but I'm not calling for that. First, let's see what happens with the test above the of the 55.90 area that was reached about a month ago in late August. If we can get through that, then we can get a move that takes us up towards the $60 range or better. But certainly the stock is in play again, and we'll have to see what happens next with it. Next, we have CMED, who had a significant breakout day today. As you can see, on Friday it moved up to test the 40-day moving average. Today it popped $1.89 on 2.2 million, pretty heavy volume, surging technicals, a clean breakout. And now the next resistance line up around this 1975 area, another 2 points from here, maybe even as high as the this next target right up in this range, could take place somewhere around the 21 area. So potentially a short-term surge that takes it up towards resistance at, let's call it 19.5 to 20.5 range. Next we have Seiga Networks, CRNT, which is in a beautiful rising channel, as you can see, top of which calls for a move up towards the $10 range, maybe 10.5, 11. But today's action was positive in that after the gap last week and the move up and pull back Thursday and Friday, the stock resumed its advance today, setting new multi-month and 52-week highs. Next targets beyond that are 11.5, and then a move beyond that would take it up towards the 14 range up in here. So let's keep an eye on that one as well. Sell-side. CVM, which was a personal favorite of mine. I did trade it out today because it was up 45% in a day and a half. So I thought I would take the move from here to there real quick. Obviously, the stock didn't back off too much. Came on again strongly, and on the 1-minute chart you can see it. After a nice 5-wave advance, it went into a coil pattern. Tried to break out late in the session, got this little move here, but the volume wasn't strong enough and backed off before bouncing late in the session. Trading about 194.95 in the aftermarket. But a move over the $2 level, I think, could get this one moving for upwards of the 225, 230 range or more. So we'll be watching that one, of course. Cytokinetics had a very strong surge midday today, jumping from about 10 minutes to 2. It took off from about the 385 area and ran up to $5. Flagged and then took it out slightly, but then backed off again, forming a larger consolidation. On the daily chart, you'll see that the significance of this move was that following Friday's breakout, we had a very strong surge today on even heavier volume. Good-looking pattern, to say the least, coming up to the July high up around 580 that could be reached tomorrow. GGC, Georgia Gulf, after this long coil, after this huge monster run that saw it move literally from 6 to 50 or 6 to 48 or eightfold in about a week. The stock then went sideways, coiled. Today popped out and jumped 303 on 478,000 shares. That's the heaviest volume on it in about 4 weeks. And in thin stock here, so be careful with it. But is the kind of stock that could fly up to the 48.50 range again. HNSN, Hansen Medical, a stock I've been following for a long time, finally broke its 2-year downtrend today, and its 5-month downtrend, which is a more steeper angle. But the volume today of 5 million shares, nearly the heaviest volume in the company's history, and signals a move may be coming that takes us up to the $6 range pretty quick, maybe even 7.25, the May high. Jazz continues to coil bullishly. This wedge or coil pattern on low volume here with great technicals indicates that we may get a thrust to the upside that gets us up towards that $14 level, my next target. Continuing to monitor that one closely. KERX Biopharma, KERX, popped last Wednesday, pulled back Thursday and Friday on low volume. Today tried to break out, but the volume wasn't there. Although if it does pick up and gets out over 263, it's the kind of stock that could spike up pretty quickly. So you should keep an eye on that one. Mankind Corporation has been running for a couple of weeks now after breaking out of the big coil. And this low volume ebb here resulted in a price volume surge right here. 3-day bull flag that you get in around 890. Here's the run to 11.5. And stock does look higher, doesn't it? Next is Oryx. Orexogen Therapeutics. Coming out of a long consolidation. It tried to break out a week and a half ago, but backed off and consolidated. Held the moving averages. Today it popped $1.37 on 3 million shares. Looks like it's breaking out, and if it does continue its move, it could project something into the mid to high teens potentially on it. So definitely want to keep an eye on it because it could be powerful. And the last one today is Seiga, which after 3 or 4 months of consolidation, even and this dip that took us out on the stop here, and then spiked back up to the highs, pulled back in a 5-6 day flag. Today jumped 69 cents on 500,000 shares as volume picks up a little bit. If this thing gets out over the 8.5 area, only thing left is the all-time high at 888. That's stopping this from moving into the 12-13 range, my next trading target. That's it for today. Some pretty good ideas out there. The market just keeps continuing to surge higher, and until it turns, we'll play it alongside. Bye-bye. Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the technical trader. It's Monday, September 21st. These are the charts of the day. Today.